For this first jam we're going to read over, we're going to do a G blues. It's going to be 2 choruses, so 12 bars played twice gives us 24 bars. How do we know to do that on the chart? Let's take a look at it. So we have a repeat sign at the end. We know that if there is no other repeat sign, that means when we get to the end, we go back to the beginning, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to play this 2 times through. It's a G blues. In the track, you're going to hear a quick 4. That means the 4 chord is going to come in the second bar, and of course come in the 5th bar like it always does. It's got a pretty cool turnaround, so it's a very fun track to play over. And we have this melody made up of all, a lot of the components that we have been studying thus far. We got some ties in there. We got our quarter note durations and half note durations going on, some rests and this and that. So we have a couple things to focus on. But most importantly, we want to have fun. We want to read. We want to play. Feel free to throw in your personalization. It's a blues. Think like you want to hear it. Play how you want to hear a blues played, and don't be afraid to start throwing that stuff in there. So as you read this and practice this and play this, maybe a couple times over, you always want to try to throw some different things in there. Always try to change the elements as much as you can, even if it's not the notes itself. We're always trying to do fresh material. We can also have fresh approaches. Okay, 79 beats per minute. I'm going to count you in, and then I'm going to play. I'm not counting with you, just like when we did the full band track. Same thing here, because it's on. Here we go. 3, 4. During that jam, you see me playing with the whammy bar, something I like to do. It's a very expressive tool. None of those inflections are in the paper. They could be. Usually they're not, though. Whammy bar stuff on paper is usually something that everybody avoids because it's so wide open. The point is, I'm putting in my flavor into this thing and making it sound like me. So I'm reading what's on the paper, but I'm really playing what's on the paper. So that's really what your sight reading should be all about. To a certain extent, you also don't want to fly so far off the handle that somebody has to kind of look at you like, hey, man, there's something on the paper and there's something that you played and they're 2 different things. So we don't want to have that happen. Okay, that's our G blues. Let's get over to our A minor jam.